Hello, beautiful humans. I'm out here in semi-nature, but in a city. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. Today, I would like to talk to you about achieving absolute self-love and social freedom. Oh yeah, is good. Now, I talk a lot about social freedom. It's kind of been one of my main things over the years.
You can be judged by all those around you, and in the end of the day, none of it matters. Only your own idea of you and who you are makes any difference.
Because I've just found that it's the thing that really prevents people from being able to express themselves fearlessly, right?
Social freedom is your ability to do, say, and act on the things that you feel are right without fear of judgment or what other people might think about you or what they might say, without fear of rejection, without fear of embarrassment.
Whatever you're trying to do, talk to different people, get a better job, quit your shitty job, break up with relationships that are horrible. Most people just don't do the thing because they literally don't feel comfortable expressing themselves, speaking their truth, living their truth, right? They feel that it's not going to work out, someone's going to judge them, you know, they just don't feel comfortable doing what they want in life. They lack that trust that it's going to work out. So for me, social freedom is like really one of the main principles if you want to have an amazing life. And what I've been realizing more and more is that our social freedom, our ability to truly express fearlessly what's in our hearts, it's directly correlated to how much we love ourselves. Think about it. If you totally, absolutely loved yourself, accepted yourself, you're just like buying yourself flowers all the time, kissing yourself, just loving yourself all the time, would you really be afraid to come up to somebody and say, hey, how you doing? You know, you're beautiful, I want to say hi. Would you really be afraid to, to ask your boss for a raise or ask somebody for something like, like a favor that you really need and you're too shy to ask? Or whatever it is, 1,000,001 things. If you really, absolutely, unconditionally love yourself, you wouldn't hesitate because that rejection coming from another person wouldn't affect you, right? You wouldn't care. You're like, oh, you don't want to lend me that money? Sure. Or you don't want to go on a date with me? No problem. It doesn't affect me. I mean, I thought I'd ask, but I'm just like so happy in myself. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter. So I want to share a little hack with you guys. Little hack. If you really want to have that freedom, that social freedom to express yourself fearlessly, to live fearlessly in your life, start loving fearlessly. But, what? Seriously, the more you put out that love vibration, the more it comes back. You must have noticed this before, right? Come on, right? Every time you love comes back. That's just one of the universal laws. That's just how it works. Whatever vibrations you put out, they come back. How many times in your life have you seen somebody standing around and they're happy, they're laughing, they're just, they could not even be talking. You can sense that joy and love coming from somebody. You just want to go over there and be in their field. Just like you've seen people who are just like negative and they're standing around and they're all grumpy and you look at them and you're like, you don't even want to go over there, right? Like we're all putting out a vibration. So it's universal law. Anything you put out comes back. And on a higher level, ultimately, we are literally all the same infinite one being consciousness experiencing itself in infinite forms. So when you're loving on someone or doing something nice or beautiful, you're literally being nice to yourself. And when you do something bad or mean to somebody, it's literally the same as hurting yourself. It's like it doesn't make any sense because you're literally hurting you. It's insane. So understanding this principle, if you really want to express yourself more and feel more free, love more. Even if you're super shy and you can't talk to people or whatever the thing is, I understand we're all in very different places in our social freedom abilities, but whether it's just drawing and giving it to someone or writing a little poem or making some sandwiches and giving them to homeless people or like sending an email to somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time, just letting them know you miss them and you're thinking about them, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. We're doing a social freedom challenge in the Infinite Man Academy. And one of the exercises, literally go out and do random acts of kindness for strangers. And I say, it doesn't matter what it is. Just saying hi to somebody and saying, hey man, no, I just wanted to say hi. Like nobody talks to anybody, everybody's afraid. I just want to say, hey, how you doing? Are you good? Can I give you a high five? Are you having a good day? Like anything, but just putting out that positive love vibration out there into the world, it starts coming back at you. And the more you put it out there, the more it comes back. And you just start feeling more, you literally, like your heart starts to open up and you just feel more love and more joy coming at you from everywhere, from all directions. And from that space, then you can start taking those chances and doing the things that normally you were nervous to do or you weren't sure it's going to work out, you didn't feel comfortable because You don't care if people say no or reject you, or if you're not worried about failure, because the more love you have, the more peace and bliss and joy you're experiencing in every moment. It doesn't matter if someone says no to you. It doesn't matter if you don't get that job that you really, really wanted, or that business you finally started doesn't work out, because it doesn't make a difference, because you're living your passion. You're feeling good because you start to dig into your nature as love. And that is really what you find when you really start digging, when you start putting out that love and it's coming in. That love coming back at you will start tearing away anything that's not love. You'll start healing. You'll start dropping so much of the heaviness that we have as human beings. And as you start going deeper and deeper inside, you'll realize that actually your nature is love itself. That's actually what you are. That's why it's such a powerful weapon, and the most powerful weapon when it comes to our awakening, right? Is putting out that love, because we are that. So you're literally just tapping into what you are. So that's your little homework today. I'm giving you a sneak peek from our course, but anyway, it's fine. Go out there and do random acts of kindness. It doesn't matter. Strangers or your family members, it doesn't matter. But just go out there and love fearlessly. Just tap into your very nature, which is to love. Literally, that's what we all want. That's all we all want to hug. We all want to be told that it's going to be okay. We want somebody to come and just love on us, give us a little massage or a little kiss, or buy us a sandwich. Sandwiches. I like it when people put food in the hole. So just go out there and do that, and watch what happens to your ability to express yourself, to be more socially free. The two are linked. The more you love, the more you'll be able to express love. It's really as simple as that. I could go on for hours. I'm trying to do a short video. So thanks for being here. Know that this guy loves you. And if you want to join us, this challenge is going to be epic. It's going to be life-changing. So I'll put the info below if you want to join me for a very special social freedom, self-love challenge coming up very shortly.
I initially started social freedom partly to do with the fact that I had stopped drinking. So I needed to get comfortable in my own skin, doing the kind of things that I would do when I was drinking. Just basically anything that I wanted without feeling any sort of fear or anxiety. Went from somebody who would only really be socially free when I was under the influence, to somebody who pretty much had complete command of what I wanted to do, who I wanted to speak to, when I wanted to do it, any day, any time. The results were amazing. Like the first day I remember doing it,